This week on Geek Crash Course, Toku Month takes on Super Sentai.
Don't you mean Power Rangers?
Not till 1993.
I'm Diana DeCarlo.
I'm Michael Nixon, and this is
Geek Crash Course.
Starting with 1975's Go Ranger, the Super Sentai, Sentai meaning task force, protect Japan from aliens, demons, monsters, all sorts of bad guys.
Basically, bad guys attack normal civilization. Heroes rise up to fight those bad guys using spandex suits, cool weapons, and giant robots when the baddies get large. The best known adaptation was Power Rangers in 1993. It was just as successful in the US as it was in Japan, and it's an entry point for many into tokusatsu.
There are many parodies in pop culture, and some of those parodies have actually crossed onto US soil too. For example, Dragon Ball Z's Ginyu Force, Bleach's Karakura Superheroes, and the Axum Rangers from Super Mario. The term Super Sentai originally referred only to teams with giant robots. The first two Sentai shows, Go Ranger and Jaka, were folded in during a later anniversary. Now, just because Super Sentai is entering its 36th incarnation doesn't mean you should be scared. Every year is a totally unique show, but they do have a lot of common features between them. First off, the makeup of the teams themselves.
Red is usually the stoic leader, but sometimes has a zany fireball type of personality.
Blue is the second in command, usually loyal to Red, and can be either male or female.
Green or black sometimes is comedic and sometimes wants to be better than Red.
Yellow, again either male or female, is usually the tomboy, the shy one, or the super strong kind of personality.
And pink or white is usually the princess type, but sometimes really takes charge, takes command of the situation.
There's also a sixth member who often gets added to teams. The prototype for this was X1 Mask, who was only in one episode of Mask Man. The real first sixth ranger is Dragon Ranger, who was adapted to US shores as the green Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. So he's kind of awesome on both countries. It's pretty cool. They're either the cool lone wolf type who reluctantly joins the team, or they're an over-eager person who really wants to join up and has to earn their way in.
Sixth Rangers have become a staple for toy sales, and they usually show up around episodes 17 or 18.
Every series these days has a giant robot because the monsters get beaten twice. They get beaten by the normal people-sized hero team, then they come back gigantic, try and smash some buildings up, and since the third series, Battle Fever J, giant robots have been there to fight them off.
In later series, there was a combining group of smaller robots to make one big robot.
And I'll form the head. These are later joined by support robots. There are other extra things like add-on arms, different armor, the Sixth Ranger things. It's a lot of toys you can sell. Every Sentai series also has its own theme, sometimes magic, sometimes super science, sometimes alien technology. Really nothing is off limits. Zyuranger, the series that became Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, was based on dinosaurs.
Mega Ranger was based on video games.
The Bokenger were treasure hunters.
The Shinkenger were samurai.
And the just-ended Gokaigers were pirates.
So each show really is different and has its own theme.
Completely different. The titles of Sentai shows often feature a pun. The best example of this is the word Go. Go means 5, the number of people in a team, and honors the original Go Rangers. For example, the Go Sagers, where the Go is 5, and then Gosei also means angel, and the Gokaigers, Go means 5, and Gokai means heroic. Now again, instead of homework this week, we're going to do a top 5 of my favorite Super Sentai shows. First up is Jetman from 1991. It was the last series of Sentai before it started being turned into Power Rangers. It's got a bird theme and it's surprisingly dark for the 90s era.
Time Ranger from 2000 is a time-traveling series. It's got a unique design and a really awesome Sixth Ranger.
Bokenger from 2006 was my first Sentai series I watched the whole way through, so it's pretty close to my heart. It's got treasure hunters, it's the 30th anniversary show, it's got awesome mecha design, it gets a little slow in the middle, but stick with it, it's worth it.
Shinkenger from 2009 is samurai themed. It's widely seen as one of the best shows. It's got great action, great characters, and it's all around great.
Gokaiger from 2011 is the recently ended show, the 35th anniversary show, and it's got a pirate theme. The team uses the powers of all previous Sentai teams, so there's a lot of really awesome references for fans of both Sentai and Power Rangers.
The BBC sold a sound effects batch to Toei, the company that makes Sentai. As a result, Mega Ranger routinely features the TARDIS sound.
That's it for this week's Geek Crash Course on Super Sentai.
If you have any questions, you can find us on Twitter, Facebook, or at our website, geekcrashcourse.com.
Subscribe above, comment below, and we'll see you next week
on Geek Crash Course.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Yellow Ranger is a girl. The show it's adapted from, Jew Ranger, it's a guy. So the reason the Yellow Ranger doesn't have a skirt is because it's a dude in there. Cheers!
Logo a go-go.